So we have Nicole. Nicole is here for the first time.
Hello.
Catherine, the
Hi everyone.
priestess of the Temple of Sophia. We have Valerie. She will lead us into the laughter yoga. We have Joe.
Hi everybody.
So let's go. Ian. There you are. So welcome everybody to today's gathering. The name or the topic for this gathering is Change is the name of the game. And we thought we will prepare for the Uluru event on winter solstice and work with the meridians, but guess what? We will not do that because we will not project to a future date on a linear timeline. We are in it. We are in the change. We are in the shift, in the reset. We have to see it organically, multidimensionally. So what happened in 2012? Well, we was also worked up toward the date, winter solstice 2012. And we was looking at it from the third dimensional perspective. And then nothing happened. Nothing that the third dimensional perception would seize. And so we were all very disappointed. And our frequency dropped. And now Juliana is telling us that this winter solstice is continuation. That means it's been always with us. It's been here. We are riding it. So we instead will focus on working with the divine feminine and assisting the collective, because what I feel is happening in the collective, and it was really visible the day before Thanksgiving, is this dread and dross, and it feels like people are losing hope, going into fear. There's so much going on, and that's why I would like to bring up a topic, cognitive dissonance. It's a term used in psychology when a human mind is unable to cope with all these contradicting beliefs. We are in this information overload. We are bombarded with different opposing belief system. It's the virus, it's the politic, and we are going through the ascension. So human mind is having hard time to cope with all of this. And that's why we see so many people kind of losing hope. It's called cognitive dissonance, and that is causing mental stress. And mental stress can lead to another mental diseases. So we will be focusing on raising our vibration with good time with our friends, with laughter, and then we will bring through the divine feminine, because that's what I hear is will be happening in the next few weeks. So we have the full moon lunar eclipse tonight, just past midnight, and so it is a full moon and lunar eclipse, and then we have the solar eclipse 2 weeks later. Both are portals for the divine feminine to come and soothe the human collective and help us to ride this wave, which can be so uncomfortable on the physical bodies. So I think that's enough for now.
Want to do some laughter?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All right. So that's wonderful. Thanks, Ariana. Let's start by just crossing your arms and resting your hands on your upper arms. And we'll just tap. This is called butterfly tapping. It's a very soothing motion. And we can take some deep breaths, relax. And you can go slow or you can go fast, whatever speed you like. And then let's cross over the other way and do some tapping, smiling. I like to bring in Clint Eastwood eyes, and younger folks don't know Clint Eastwood, so.
Sure.
But yeah, you can squint your eyes like a big smile. You can do Clint Eastwood eyes. Okay, and we'll do the transition if you remember. Very good. Very good. Yay! Do it again. Very good. Very good. Yay! All right, so that's a good start. So we'll do some, we'll draw a heart. And as we draw a heart, we do a small heart and then larger and larger, and then really big and correlate it with some laughter, and then we'll bring it back in. And so it's just focusing on the heart area and laughing. So we'll start off small, and you just draw it with your hands and do a little giggle. Do a little bigger. A little bigger. And a little bigger. Really big. Okay, now bring it in. And smaller. And smaller. And smaller. Very good. Very good. Yay! Very good. Very good. Yay! All right. So this is called spinal cord breathing, and typically it's done while standing, but we can do a version sitting. And so you, let's see, start with your arms out to the side and breathe in, bring it together, around the spine, exhale, tuck the tailbone. Breathe in, arms out, up. And you want to look up to the ceiling as whatever's comfortable, arch your back. And exhale, bring the arms together around the spine, tuck the tailbone. You can let out a sigh. Get the vocal cords going. Okay, breathe in, arms out, and look up comfortably. Arch the back. And exhale, around the spine, tuck the tailbone. Give a sigh. All right, come back to normal, or I guess average or whatever, above average. Very good. Very good. Yay! Very good. Very good. Yay! Okay, one more. We're going to do a vagus nerve reset, which engages the parasympathetic nervous system. So if you are in high stress, anxiety mode, nervousness, you can do this at any time. Interlace your fingers, put it behind your occipital lobe. Okay, look straight ahead, head straight, look straight ahead, and just breathe comfortably. And what you want to do is you want to access and stimulate the vagus nerve, which goes along both corners of the eyes. So look right while you keep your head straight. And you look right typically for 30 seconds or more, but you do it until you feel a sigh, yawn, or deep breath. And then look straight ahead. And then look to the left. With your head straight, eyes go to the left. until you feel a deep sigh, relief, yawn. And then look straight ahead. And yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
Yes.
Cross over the other way. All right, we did it. Very good. Very good.
Yay!
Very good. Very good. Yay! All right, thanks so much.
Thank you, Valerie. I can feel the space vibrating. Sure you guys can feel it. So, I would like to open with a prayer. This is a prayer that's been used in a group of 40 meditation lately. And I thought when we say the same prayer as we use with the worldwide group, we automatically link in with the group of 40 international collective. We acknowledge the original caretakers of this land, the First Nation people, and we pay our respect to the elders, past, present, and emerging. And another line I will be using today from the worldwide meditation is, we will be calling in the violet transmuting flame with intention to accelerate the group's consciousness, energy, cohesiveness, and coherency. So I had to Google it up to see what is the difference between coherency and cohesiveness. So cohesiveness, it's our effort to work toward unity. So when you work with cohesiveness, you are looking toward a coherent energy field. So that's cohesiveness, that's the effort to come into coherency, unity. So just, so I'm saying it so we don't throw some nice terms, so we understand it. So I do the screen sharing at the, after the meditation. I would like to show you a few pictures of medicine wheels, but let's go into the meditation now. So please join me chanting Om with the intention to unify. And if you are not muted, please mute yourself. Feel into your energy field. And we are uniting. We are merging, forming in one unified, coherent energy field. And we call down Juliana's violet transmuting flame with intention to accelerate this group's consciousness, energy, cohesiveness, and coherency. We acknowledge the presence of these crystals, which are all linked to the crystals we have planted or buried around Taos. They are linked to the other medicine wheels we have in town. They are linked to our sister cities and their medicine wheels. We have also linked them to the medicine wheels throughout the galaxy. And we command the 3 etheric crystals rising, the one that rests below Plaza in Taos. The other one has been resting below Santa Fe Plaza. The third one is in Fairhope, Alabama. So Santa Fe and Fairhope are our sister cities of light. We have exchanged the unique energy and imprinting of our of our community. So every community has its unique energy field. We have exchanged these between us so that we are complementing each other, enriching each other. So one of the aspects we have been sharing with Santa Fe and Fairhope, Alabama, is the power of Taos Mountain, is our connection to the grandmothers and grandfathers. So we are all connected. Let's call forth the Omega Light. First, expand your aura into the shape of a cosmic egg. So expand it out and let's fill it up with Omega Light. Omega Light. One of the Arcturian technologies we will be using today is the Iskalia mirror, which is a magnifier for our intentions. It is placed above the North Pole. Let this Omega Light flow through the Iskalia mirror with intention to activate our arcane power. Omega Light. The arcane power is our spiritual power, our ability to work with thoughts and thought forms, to consciously co-create. And let's remind ourselves about the formula: arcane power plus focus plus intention minus the resistance will give us the desired outcome. Our focus today on being a hollow straw, on a container, to open a portal of light and let all that which is available to us in present time, bring that into the human collective, into the noosphere, into the subconscious and unconscious. Bring it into our cities of light and bring it into the core of the planet. That's our focus. We will focus on this portal opening. We simply step back and let the divine plan unfold. We are the instrument. So our intention is to bring soothing energies into the human collective so that it can cope with all that change. For some people it goes too fast, for some people it doesn't go fast enough. So our intention is on connecting with the Sophia Dragon Tribe, the female ascended masters, those who, when you are an ascended master, that means you have mastered living in third dimension. There's nothing more to learn, and you can live and assist the planet from on high. So these ascended masters, they lived through a lot, and they can help us to see through the illusion, so we can see clearly what's going on the planet, so we can see that we have chosen to be here now and hold the space for the collective. So that's our intention. The resistance is in the unconscious and subconscious, and that's the fear. So let go of any fear. You are between friends. Our higher selves are monitoring whatever frequencies we are bringing through. It is a safe place. So let's start project to the ring of ascension. So the ring of ascension is the outer layer of the noosphere. So noosphere is as far as you can go as incarnated in third dimension. We have the biosphere, atmosphere. The outer edge is the noosphere. That's the human collective thought field. It's the conscious, unconscious. Everything goes there. Whatever anybody thinks, feels, goes there. And so we will consciously contribute with new ideas. I was talking about this cognitive dissonance. People are unable to cope with all these contradicting beliefs. We will imprint some new healthy beliefs. So we are in the ring of ascension, which is in the noosphere. This is where we meet with the ascended masters and with our galactic guides and teachers. So visualize we are sitting around a galactic medicine wheel. Catherine, would you like to invoke the masters?
Okay. We start in the north, and we welcome in White Buffalo Calf Woman, she of 1,000 white clouds and thunder, in the Buffalo Star Nation. And in the northeast, we welcome in Isis, and along with her comes Saint Germain and the violet flame, she of 1,000 faces. And in the east is Hathor and the Hathor Star Nation, she of 1,000 voices. And in the southeast, we welcome in Green Tara, she of 1,000 stars, and the star nations. And in the south, we welcome in Mother Mary, she of 1,000 roses. And in the southwest, we welcome in Mary Magdalene, she of 1,000 angels, and with her we welcome in Yeshua and the Magdalena order. And in the west we welcome in Kuan Yin, she of 1,000 waters, and with her we welcome in Babaji. And in the northwest we welcome in the Sophia dragons, the seraphim, and the angelic realm.
Thank you, Catherine. And we also call forth the elementals, for they are those who work with thoughts and thought fields. So please join us and help us gaining a greater comprehension when it comes to working with thoughts and thought fields. So feel into this entourage, this grand company. And look down on planet Earth. See the 3 etheric crystals we have elevated. They are forming a perfect triangle. And in the middle of the triangle is Taos. And we will download all these energies, frequencies into Taos. And then we will radiate them into the network of our cities of light and all around the planet. So visualize that we place a galactic shield in the triangular formation. We will be placing ideas, new ideas, on this galactic shield. Now, galactic shield, it's your shield of light. When you are vibrating on very high frequency, this galactic shield is your protection. It will bounce off anything that's not for your highest good. So, as I say these words, visualize these words written with red fiery letters on the galactic shield we have placed in this triangle. Equilibrium. Balance. Harmony. Trust in spirit. Trust that you will be guided. Trust that you will be protected. Trust that everything is unfolding according to divine plan. Trust in divine plan. All is well. All is well. Now on the count of 3 we will download all these programs into the collective subconscious and unconscious. We are working with the subconscious because the lunar eclipse is happening at night when people will be sleeping. 1, 2, 3, now. All these programs, these new ideas, these thoughts and intentions are now part of the human collective, of the unified, of the thought field of humanity. May everybody be able to open up and receive these ideas, feelings. Open up to it. And now What's interesting about this lunar eclipse and full moon is that it has to do with sun and in Antares. So I understand that Antares is a planet where the starseed would incarnate before going into third dimension. So with intention to remember their galactic lives, parallel lifetimes. So that means that we all have had incarnation on Antares. I will chant Kadosh, Kadosh. Kadosh is a mantra which will help us to activate the DNA in your brain, which will assist us to remembering our galactic origin. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sevaot, and all together. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sevaot. Look down on the galactic shield and let's write an intention so that the star seeds can remember their galactic mission. And Juliana said there's approximately 1 million star seeds and many of them are still asleep, unaware of their origin and mission. So we want them to awaken. So write with red fiery letters. Awaken, star seeds. Awaken. Awaken, star seeds. Awaken. And for those who are already awakened, remember. Remember. Let's download that. 1, 2, 3, now. And now let's focus on the portal of light which we have opened, which is connected to the great central sun and with the very core of the planet. And let's step back and let the Sophia come forth. And we are now simply an instrument. In one way you could say we now represent the divine masculine. We hold the space and the divine feminine flows through, fills up this holy grail. So let's just receive. Let's be an instrument. See this light entering the human collective in the new sphere. May every human being on this planet be able to receive this light and open their heart. May every human being on this planet be able to live from the heart. May every human being on this planet be able to see through the illusion. This is what it means to be a sovereign creator, to be able to discern. And now, those of us from Taos, we will descend into this room, and you on Zoom, you will descend into your locations. We are descending in perfect alignment with our physical bodies. And the frequencies, energies are still streaming down through our circle into the very core of the planet. Blessed are you, Mother Earth, holder of light, keeper of life, balance of all harmonies and all polarities. In the name of the light from the central sun, we announce the delivery of the galactic sunlight into your center. Visualize this light emanating throughout the planet, omnidirectionally, and back to us. And so we are receiving the frequencies from the core of the planet, from our galactic medicine wheel, from the galactic center. They meet in our 0 point, and from here we radiate. Radiate your love and light. Whatever we do here, we always do it on behalf of us individuals, with intention to heal our physical bodies, and we do it collectively on behalf of our communities. See this light permeating your community wherever you are. Filling up the dome above your community. It's the light of Sophia. That divine principle which is birthing new realities. And keep radiating. Radiate your light into the network of cities of light. First of all, we send it to Santa Fe and Fairhope, just as they send it to us now. Remember, transmitting, receiving is the same. Radiating into the network of the planetary cities of light. Radiating into or toward our star sister cities and into all the galactic cities of light. Creating a new bond, expanding into galactic consciousness, forming new friendship, new relationship. We are opening ourselves up. This is a call on a quantum level. It's instantaneous. It is a start, and that's how we create. Send your light into the crystalline grid. Send it into the grid of human heart. Send it into the network of our medicine wheels. Finally, send it into the ley lines. And now place your focus again on your physical body. Feeling how this light is exciting your cellular structure, rejuvenating, regenerating your body. We are living in the time of restart, reboot. We are rejuvenating our body simply by intention, by our ability to hold a very high frequency, and the highest frequency we can reach is the frequency of love and joy. And with gratitude in our hearts, we say thank you for all the help we have received today. And we are fully present, fully grounded, here and now in present time, ready for the change. Okay guys, you can unmute yourself.
That's great. Very nice.
So does anybody would like to share what you have experienced? Seen, felt, perceived, heard?
I got chills when you talked about sending out the information for the star seeds for remembering. So maybe a light bulb would go off in here or in here.
Yeah. I kind of
Clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that felt good.
Yeah.
Progress anyway.
Yeah, it will be nice to take off the blindfold.
Yeah, I felt a very balanced energy when the divine feminine came in. I felt that shift. It was very, very powerful within myself, but also I felt it in the group. I felt that bringing that energy in is so needed right now, and it was just felt right. It felt perfect. And so this is really, really huge. I mean, we do need that balance, go back to that balance and bring that divine feminine in right now, especially now.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. That's wonderful.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, and to build on what Bob said, the calling in the medicine wheel, calling in the ascended masters of the divine feminine. Thank you, both Catherine and Ariana, for very powerful meditation and calling in. I felt that the balance of the medicine wheel, the power of the medicine wheel, connection to the medicine wheel, also the shield and how we wrote in Red Fire Flames. I feel that protection and the all is wellness. Just writing that into our noosphere and our beingness right now. So important in the higher dimension to hold what's going on in the third dimension. I felt the power of that, and the like just the fire letters. I mean, the just the burning in of that in such a beautiful way. And I found, I mean, and all the words that were used, so helpful. And I also just found the whole experience for me personally very calming and soothing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you. And to be with you all as well and holding that together. I felt the strength of our community and the quote work that we're doing on behalf of the Mass Collective.
Yeah. Those of you who are new to these Arcturian technologies, would you like me to expand on some of the topics?
Yeah, I was curious to know, Omega light is pretty much basically just sunlight, right?
The Omega light, there are many types of light. Omega light is the undifferentiated light, which comes straight from the source. From there, it splits in many different types of light. The light of the Zohar light, the light of Adonai. So we call for the undifferentiated because it's the umbrella, it has all in it. And then we run it through the Iskaria mirror and give it a specific laser-like intention.
Good question.
I used to know what is the light of Adonai and Zohar light, but I forgot. Can you, Tim,
I
or
don't know the difference. I mean, I'd have to look it up, but Adonai light, source light. So that's
that would mean that would be the same?
I don't know. I would think so, but
I know it is light right below that when the light starts splitting.
yeah, Adonai is very powerful light, and it felt so powerful when you were doing the Kodoshis.
Yeah.
Which is very, I suggest you guys do it at home.
Very important.
You can find YouTube videos where they chant it and you can chant along because it activates that remembrance.
And your ascension code. So it's really a powerful thing to do during any meditation.
Yeah, yeah. And sound generally, sound is very important.
Very important. You know, when I was first learning it, I used to take runs down here in the middle of the, 5 in the morning or something like that. And I always had some fear. For some reason, I felt that the Yeti was going to come out of the bushes or something like that. I'm not just kidding. But I felt there was something that I had that fear, darkness. And so I would be chanting the Kadosh, 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 Adonai, that protection. Holy, holy Lord of hosts. And that was my A-team. I didn't think anybody was going to mess with me. So, it's a very powerful chant. I find it just wonderfully. But one of the things that's so interesting about it is if you could really focus on the chant and the energy and how it feels within you. In other words, feel the vibration.
Vibration, yeah.
Yeah, that I used to do it mentally and it didn't work. And then when I shifted into that, really feeling it in my body and feeling the activation and visualizing it, that is really powerful. It magnifies it. Yeah.
I just remembered, so we had a meeting for the Cities of Light, the global meeting, and Giuliano brought up something which I would like to share with you. So when you look at the planet, or when you look at the unified energy field of your community, so here we are talking Tao, City of Light, Santa Fe, City of Light, Fairhouse, City of Light, they have this pulse, right? When we speed it up, we go into the shimmering, so it's the shimmering. But that pulse also have a sound frequency to it. And that sound frequency connects with our galactic cities of light. this is like a call, so you can visualize it in your meditation. That our city of light it has this sound resonance to it, which is like when what's it called? Those satellites that are connecting with.
We're talking about the Arecibo, the dishes, the large dishes that are
Yeah. They are sending out calls.
sending out signals to the.
Yeah, at the speed of light, and then they never get anywhere. But this sound resonance, it's a quantum energy. It's instantaneous.
Yeah. And you captured it beautifully, Ariana, when you said that we're transmitters and receivers. So it's sending it out and receiving as Juliano said, I believe, new ideas and new galactic frequencies, new things that you're bringing in, which is what you're doing. It's beautiful. Into the medicine wheel. So you're getting new thoughts and new concepts and how to repair the planet. So that's great. It's a great visual.
Yeah.
I'm curious what my sound frequency is going to be for Pharaoh up here. What is that going to sound like? I'm sure Taos, what's that?
Maybe that's the famous Taos hum. I mean, people have been hearing Taos hum for years, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
What does that sound like?
I didn't hear it.
I don't know.
Let's do some laughter yoga. Let's do Taos hum.
Oh, it's low.
We are gonna go now outside and do some magic out there and connect with you once again from the medicine wheel. We will once again connect with all of your indoor and outdoor medicine wheels. Well, thank you everybody for coming.
Thank you all. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you all.
Be careful.
Love everybody.
Very good. Very good. Yay! Very good. Very good. Yay!
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.